Have you ever faced a moment where everything you've ever worked for could vanish in a single instant? A moment where the only thing standing between you and failure is your own will to keep going? Today, we're talking about one of those moments, a story that goes beyond the boxing ring and speaks to the heart of what it means to be a true fighter. Imagine the scene. The lights are blinding. The roar of the crowd is a physical force, and you're in the fight of your life. The bell rings and the dance begins. You've trained for this your entire life. Every punch, every block, every movement is second nature. You see an opening, a split-second opportunity to land a powerful right hand, the one you've perfected over thousands of hours. You throw it. And then, crack. It's not the sound of the glove hitting your opponent. It's a sound only you can hear, a sickening, sharp snap deep inside your hand. A bolt of pure white-hot pain shoots up your arm, stealing your breath. It's broken. You know it instantly. The bone in your right hand, your power hand, has shattered. In that split second, your world tilts. Your career, your dreams, everything you've sacrificed for, flashes before your eyes. One more hit with that hand, one wrong move, and it could all be over. Forever. The crowd doesn't see it. Your coach, yelling instructions from the corner, has no idea. Your opponent, hungry and aggressive, only sees a fighter in front of him. But you know. The secret is yours alone, a heavy, painful burden. The bell rings, signaling the end of the round. You walk back to your corner on unsteady legs, your mind racing faster than your heart. Your coach is giving you advice, wiping the sweat from your face, but you barely hear him. All you can feel is the throbbing, agonizing pulse in your hand. He tells you to use your right, to set up the big punch. How do you tell him it's gone? How do you explain that your greatest weapon is now your greatest liability? You can't. Quitting isn't an option. It's not in your DNA. So you nod, you take a sip of water, and you get ready to walk back into hell. The bell rings for round 2. This is where the real fight begins. Not against the man in front of you, but against the screaming pain in your own body and the voice of doubt in your head. Every time you have to raise that right hand to block a punch, shockwaves of agony travel through your entire body. It feels like being struck by lightning again and again. You try a light jab with it, and the fire is so intense you almost collapse. Your opponent isn't stupid. He senses a change. He sees you hesitate, sees you favoring your left. He smells blood in the water. He starts to press, coming forward with relentless aggression, a predator closing in on wounded prey. He targets your right side, knowing something is wrong. The pressure is immense. The pain is blinding. This is the moment of truth. Do you crumble? Do you let the pain and the fear consume you? Or do you adapt? He decided to adapt. In a split-second decision born of pure desperation and instinct, he does something radical. He switches his stance. He, a natural orthodox fighter, becomes a southpaw. He starts leading with his right foot, protecting his broken hand by keeping it back and relying entirely on his left. It's awkward. It's unnatural. His timing is off. His power isn't the same. His left hand, usually just for jabbing and setting up the right, is now his only weapon. His coach is yelling from the corner, confused, maybe even angry. "What are you doing? Switch back." But he can't. This is his only path forward. Now he's not just fighting his opponent. He's fighting his own body, his own muscle memory. Every instinct screams at him to go back to what he knows, but he can't. He has to relearn how to fight in the middle of the most important bout of his life. He uses his footwork, his agility, his ring intelligence, everything he has left. He dodges, he weaves, he clinches. He throws his left jab, his left hook, anything to keep the beast in front of him at bay. The crowd starts to murmur. They don't understand the strategy. Some might even think he's losing his nerve. They don't see the heroic battle happening inside him. By the 4th round, his face is a mess. A cut has opened over his eye and blood is trickling down, mixing with his sweat. His left glove is slick with it, not just his, but his opponent's too. His broken right hand hangs almost uselessly by his side, a swollen purple monument to his pain. He's exhausted, Every muscle aches, his lungs burn. The pain is no longer a sharp shock. It's a constant, deep, grinding ache that has settled into his bones. He is running on pure adrenaline and heart. He's behind on the scorecards, he knows it. He's been defensive, surviving, not winning. But something incredible is happening. Round by round, his opponent is getting frustrated. The knockout he thought was certain is eluding him. He's throwing wild, powerful punches, but he's hitting air. He's wasting energy, while our fighter, through sheer grit, is weathering the storm. He's learning to fight with one hand. He's becoming unpredictable. The awkwardness is slowly turning into a strange, unconventional rhythm. He's no longer just surviving. He's competing. The final round, the last 3 minutes. His coach looks him in the eyes, no longer confused, but with a look of awe and understanding. He doesn't need to say anything. They both know what this is about now. It's not about the prize money or the title. It's about finishing the fight on his own terms. It's about proving to himself that not even a broken body can break his spirit. He goes out for that final round with a strange sense of calm. The pain is still there, a constant companion, but it no longer controls him. He has accepted it. He is fighting alongside it. The final seconds are ticking away. His opponent, desperate for the finish, lunges in one last time, leaving himself open for just a fraction of a second. It's a tiny window, a fleeting chance. And in that moment, our hero sees it. All the pain, all the struggle of the last several rounds seems to focus into a single point of clarity. He doesn't think. He reacts. He pivots on his back foot, twisting his body, and unleashes a single, perfect left hook. Bam! It connects cleanly, perfectly, on the point of the chin. Time seems to slow down. The roar of the crowd fades into a dull hum. He sees his opponent's eyes glaze over before his body crumples to the canvas. Silence. Then an explosion of sound as the crowd erupts. The referee starts the count. It's a formality. The fight is over. He won. But he doesn't raise his arms in triumph. He can't. His right arm is a dead weight and his left is trembling from the final decisive blow. He simply stands there in the center of the ring, breathing heavily. A slow smile spreads across his bloodied face, a smile of relief, of vindication, of pure, unadulterated grit. Because that night he didn't just fight to win a boxing match. He fought to prove to the only person who mattered, himself, that he was unbreakable. He fought to show that true strength isn't in the power of your punch, but in the will to keep fighting when you have nothing left. This story is a powerful reminder for all of us. Life will break you. It will knock you down and test your limits in ways you can't imagine. But it's in those moments, when you're fighting with one hand tied behind your back, that you discover who you truly are. It's not about avoiding the pain. It's about what you do when the pain is all you have left. It's about fighting to prove you can. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that explores the depths of human resilience. Let me know in the comments about a time you had to fight your own impossible battle. I'll see you in the next video.